I get to tell you about my most amazing trip ever, and brag, and then gloat, and then basically. That's what I get to do for like 4 minutes. You're so lucky, and you're gonna watch this, because I don't know why, because you guys keep watching these videos, and I thank you for that. I don't know why you do. So, last week, I went to Comic-Con for the first time. This is my first, for San Diego Comic-Con, which is a huge deal, and it was a present, and it was a great vacation, and it was amazing. I didn't get tickets for Sunday, which is really disappointing, because that's when the Supernatural panel and Doctor Who panels were on Sunday, and I was really pissed I missed those. However, I did go see Matt Smith on Thursday at the TV Guide Fan Favorites, and he was incredible. Okay, so how should I do this? Should I show you some of my highlights of fun stuff that I bought first? Maybe? I'll save that for last. Let's talk about the panels. So Thursday, we got there Wednesday, don't have tickets for preview night. Thursday, we go in, and basically Thursday and Friday, I spent from 8:30 in the morning till 7:30 at night in Ballroom 20, which is the TV room. I never stepped foot in Hall H. There's a lot of movie panels going on. I really want to see Adventures of Tintin, but the thing about Comic-Con is, if you get into a ballroom, especially the bigger ones, and there's something you want to see later in the day, you have to stay there the entire day. There's no way you're going to get out and be like, oh, I'll just come back later. You're not going to get back into that room at all. So you either go in and stay in all day, or you just skip it. Or you go see one thing or the other. You can't do both, which is kind of disappointing, but that's how it works. But Ballroom 20 is huge. I wish I got better pictures of it. But it is gigantic, and that was the TV panel room. And luckily for me, on Thursday and Friday, both, the lineup was pretty fantastic. And I guess it kind of proved to me that I'm more of a TV lover than a movie lover. Just slightly. I do love TV. I've been watching, off topic completely, but I've been rewatching True Blood I have seasons 1 and 2, I need season 3. But I've been rewatching it, and I forgot how awesome this show is and how much I love it so much. But anyway, Thursday, the panels I saw were Burn Notice. I've never seen it, but Bruce Campbell was on stage, and I had to go see that, and he was amazing. A show called Covert Affairs. I've never heard of it. A lot of people have, though. They say it's good. I recognize a couple of the cast members. After Covert Affairs was Psych, which was fantastic. I loved that panel. I do enjoy that show. It's very fun. After Psych was Sarah Michelle Gellar's new show, Ringer. This was the first time she's been back to Comic-Con since Buffy. So it was like 7 years she's been gone. Her first time back. She is hilarious and super cute. And was really flustered, and it was awesome. But that show, Ringer, look it up, it looks fantastic. After Ringer was Game of Thrones, which was one of the best panels I saw the entire time, which was unexpected. I've seen the first 2 episodes of Game of Thrones, and I like it, but I haven't seen anything past the first 2 episodes. And that panel was absolutely brilliant. You can YouTube all these panels, by the way. They're all on YouTube, like 5 parts for each panel, for an hour, and Game of Thrones is absolutely fantastic. After Game of Thrones was TV Guide Fan Favorites, which was just a bunch of just actors from TV shows that people love. There's 2 people, Lafayette and Pam from True Blood, Matt Smith from Doctor Who, which was amazing, and I was 30 feet away from him, and it made me so happy. FYI, his hair is very floppy in real life, way floppier than on the show, and it's fabulous. Johnny Galecki, Kevin Williamson, the 2 of the producers from Vampire Diaries, Kevin Williamson, and then I forgot the lady's name. Someone from the new show, The River, which looks really good, and a couple of people from Lost, and Zachary Levi was on that panel. After TV Guide Fan Favorites was Showtime's panel. They had a 3-block panel, which they did one for Shameless, which I really want to see now. They showed the sneak peek. Emmy Ross and William H. Macy and some other dude came on stage. I forgot the actor's name. He's very familiar, though. And they all 3 of them came on stage and talked for a bit, and I want to see that show now. It looks great. They had a new show called Homeland with Claire Danes as one of the leads, and this is going to be a long video, by the way. And she wasn't available, so they got the creator, and then they got Inara from Firefly, because she's in the show. So I was like, oh sweet, I'll stay for this. And then after that was Dexter, which I saw. I've only seen the first 2 seasons of Dexter, but I just want to see because Michael C. Hall, and I do really enjoy Dexter. It's for season 6, and we saw a 5-minute sneak peek for this show, for the new season. It looks pretty fantastic, but I had to leave a little early for Dexter, because I had to do something outside. But that was just day 1, and I spent all day in that ballroom, and it was fantastic. And then day 2, I ended up spending even more time in that ballroom, because True Blood was later that night, and I had to see that because I am a dork, and out of all the vampire stuff that's out that's new, True Blood is the best. Obviously. Even if you don't even like True Blood, you kind of gotta admit, it kicks Twilight's ass because Eric could kill all of them. And it kind of kicks Vampire Diaries' ass because I saw a trailer for the new Vampire Diaries season, and I thought it was a comedic scene, and it wasn't. It was completely serious, and I was stifling laughter as Vampire Diaries fans were super excited for it. And I was like, oh my god, this is serious. They're not kidding. Wow, that's bad acting and bad writing. And as far as that was so cliched. Sorry. Anyway, so Friday morning started with Torchwood, which was the funniest panel of the weekend. I've only seen the first couple of episodes of season 1 of Torchwood, but definitely YouTube that. It's hilarious. John Barrowman is Captain Jack, and Eve Miles is adorable and flustered and amazing. After Torchwood was Walking Dead, which had more people interested than the Twilight panel for Breaking Dawn. The Walking Dead panel was absolutely fantastic. The 5-minute sneak peek for season 2 is one of the most brilliantly edited sneak peeks trailers I've ever seen. I got chills. It's amazing. And they showed it twice because everyone wanted to see it a second time. Also, I got to meet Robert Kirkman on the floor, and I have his autograph because I got book 3 of the hardcover Walking Dead. But Walking Dead season 2 is going to be amazing, and I can't wait. After Walking Dead was Big Bang Theory, and I like it, but I stopped watching after season 3 because it kind of got repetitive. My favorite part of that panel was hearing Sheldon Cooper say Bazinga in person. That made me happy. After Big Bang Theory, Bones was supposed to go on, but they canceled the week before, so they weren't there. So it was just an hour of sitting in the ballroom. And then Eureka came on, and the only thing about that was exciting was Will Wheaton and Felicia Day. I do want to watch it, though, now. That panel made me want to see it. After Eureka was Warehouse 13. Want to check that out, too. And after Warehouse 13 was True Blood, which was the loudest room in the entire Comic-Con. Just the whole weekend. I think we were the loudest room. Everyone came on stage, including Alexander Skarsgård, who was not announced to be there. So Eric Northman was there, and I was 15 feet away from him, and it was exciting. And Jessica. That was also exciting. I love Jessica. And Pam. And I got to hear Lafayette say hookah in person twice, and it made my life. But True Blood was absolutely fantastic. The rest of season 4 looks amazing. I'm so excited for it to keep... I want it to come faster, but I also don't want it to end, so... love-hate thing going on here, but season 4 is fantastic, and the panel was hilarious and fantastic. If you're a fan of True Blood, definitely stream it, it's worth it. So those are the panels I went to. Did not make it to Hall H, got a lot of free swag though, and it was sweet. But yeah, best panels that weekend were TV Guide, just for Matt Smith, True Blood, and Game of Thrones. The funniest panel was Torchwood, and that was my panel going experience. It was awesome. However, now I'm going to show you some of my toys. First off, I got 2 sweet Scott Pilgrim wristbands. They got, like, the comic book characters of Scott and Ramona. They're leftovers from last year, but they kept handing them out, so I took a couple. There's a poster right here that you can't see for Doctor Who Season 5, and it's an amazing poster. River Song, I got her sonic screwdriver, which goes blue, and then you push a button, and then it goes red. And do you know how addictively fun this is to play with? Very. It's a toy. I played with it for an hour after I opened the box, and I still do. It's fun to play with. And then I also got Matt Smith's sonic screwdriver, which does make noise, but it doesn't open, which is disappointing. But it is also a screwdriver. Like, you can take it apart and make it into an actual functional screwdriver, which is fantastic. I also got a bobblehead TARDIS, which is a limited edition. There's only 3,000 of those made, and I don't feel like taking it off the shelf because I'm lazy. I got a couple t-shirts from the panels. I got a True Blood t-shirt and a Game of Thrones t-shirt, which is awesome. For one of the houses, I forgot the name. And other than that, I walked the floor Saturday, and it was absolutely amazing. I met the lead and the writer of the new BBC show Bedlam. I met Robert Kirkman, and I met the Venture Brothers guys. I met the 2 creators and the guy who does the voice for Dr. Venture. So, super long video, I'm sorry. If I got you envious, I did my job. And comment, rate, subscribe. If you have the chance to go to Comic-Con, I highly suggest you do. Also, I'm sorry this is so long, and if you made it to this point, you deserve an award. I don't know what it is, but you will get one. Maybe a shout-out. I don't know. But you are welcome, and I'm sorry I made you jealous, but go to Comic-Con if you have the chance, because it's amazing. Ask any questions in the comments below, or whatever you want, but just wanted to make this video to show you guys how awesome Comic-Con was. So, thanks for watching, over long.